What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Conservative John channel. We talk about the truth and nothing but the truth. We support our troops. We love this country, and we support the great red, white, and blue flag. If this is your first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join the family. And if you appreciate all of this news, the truth, then smash that like button. So do you remember back in the day when Disney used to actually be really good? In fact, they had good, clean shows. You didn't have to worry about something crazy coming out on it. Now, going through what I call some research, went through and found some information about Disney, information that just come out a couple hours ago. And this is so heartbreaking to see that these Disney characters are set to appear at Disneyland's first ever After Dark Pride event. Over 24 characters, Disney characters, along with 2 openly gay superheroes from the Marvel Cinematic Universe will meet and greet appearances at Disney's first After Dark Pride event on Tuesday evening. Fastos from Eternals, who is one of the few confirmed LGBTQ plus superheroes, which you don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is. According to Entertainment Weekly, slated to greet Disney guests during the first night of Pride event. America Chavez from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, who is described as an out and proud Latinx hero, according to Marvel.com, will also be out there to meet and greet. And again, this is where Disney is now. Many of you guys grew up with Disney. Many of you guys loved The Little Rascals, all of those great movies like The Lion King. I mean, I can go on and on. All these shows were amazing. Toy Story, all these amazing movies. And here we go. Disney had their hand in it. They did great with it. And now, what are they actually going for? Who are they trying to appease, having a special first ever After Dark Pride event? Which minority group are they going for? Who are they trying to appease? Which actually, doesn't make a lot of sense considering it's the other 90-some% of conservative people that are actually paying for them to be open in business. If you were to stop every conservative from buying anything from Disney, Disney would shut down immediately, probably within a couple of weeks, because that small 8% of LGBTQ would not keep them afloat. And again, this is where there's a lot of controversy because Disney was supposed to be good. One of the best movies that I ever grew up seeing was The Lion King. And that to me still is one of the best movies. It was iconic things that happened, things that were, just amazing to see. And what I don't understand is why Disney would get away from actually keeping things the same as far as good, clean movies that are family friendly, okay? Movies in the 90s, and just gonna go a list because again, I can go off. Oh man, one of my favorite movies, The Parent Trap. That was an amazing movie. Homeward Bound, The Dogs, man, that was great. The James and the Giant Peach, The 13th Year. Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, a Goofy Movie, A Bug's Life. I mean, guys, we could go on and on and on. And these shows were just tremendously amazing. The 1-in-1 Dalmatians. All right. And so right now, there's a lot of controversy because, again, I get on the Disney app and guess what it shows? All of these movies that celebrate Pride. But here's the problem. Not everybody celebrates Pride. How do you look at it? How do you feel about it? To me, it's like this. If you don't want kids drinking and you don't want them to be around it, then you don't put it in front of them as a temptation for them to think, well, it doesn't look too bad. Well, it's there. I can choose to watch it if I want. So why not? And the country that we're living in now ain't the same country we used to live in just in the 90s. This country is turning backwards. Everything that used to be wrong is now considered right. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I thought Disney, of all people, to try to show this Pride crap, man. And I'm telling you, they lost their buzz. Y'all remember that new Disney Buzz movie that they created? They spent over $500 million to advertise and promote the movie. Okay, guess what? That movie only made like 200 million. They lost over 350 million dollars, and because that movie tanked, and they ended up firing one of the top like people, CFOs or something like that. And again, I thought that's so stupid. Why are you promoting it so much? Why are you pushing it so much? Why are you investing so much money into this? Like you're trying to make a statement that this is who we are. And you know what? It's the conservative 90-something% of people that are paying your paycheck. And I would reconsider what you're doing before you end up like Bud Light and before you end up like Target. Many people, Target's lost more money in the last couple of weeks than they have in the last couple of years. And it's insane to think that they seem to not get the picture that it's the conservative people, guys, that are keeping them afloat. That 8, 7, 6, 5, 4% of the LGBTQ community is not keeping those stores afloat. It's everybody else. So again, you let me know what you think about it in the comments below. This was some craziness. I mean, Disney, man. You can ask my wife, and you can see it right there. So right here in this area, I've got probably 100 movies, okay? I would say half of those are Disney movies. Back when Disney was just doing great, I remember all these Disney movies coming out on 4K, and they were just kind of reamping all of them. I spent probably $500-600 on movies from Disney, and because I love Disney movies, I grew up watching Disney. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't watch a lot of unclean movies, so I was big on Disney's, and I'm cool with it. I mean, I liked it. Shoot, I didn't. Hey, you don't bother me if you don't like it or not. I liked it, and I hate the way it's going. And I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't bought a Disney movie since, and it's probably been 2 years. They came out with a movie, Homeward. It was a wizard movie, and if you don't know what it is, it's right here. And I was watching it and was talking to some others, and they're like, "Oh, I can't believe you bought that movie." I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude? This is a new Disney movie. I'm super excited to watch it. I love Disney." And coming to find out, they had some gay characters in there, and I thought, "Oh, you just lost my money, because this ain't happening." And you know, again, it's so stupid, guys, what's happening, because it's our kids that got to deal with it. You and I, who are older, we know better. We know better than to mess with that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We know better. We can say no. We can handle it. They don't know, and they're coming in a world that's trying to make it seem right, and it's not. But if you stand for that American flag, if you want to stand for truth and say enough to the lefties, we got to stand up for what's right. I mean, look, Donald Trump, 37 accounts. Listen, this guy, they're trying to pin him to the wall. They're trying to put him under the prison. They're trying to put him in jail, because those Democrat lefties know that if he wins, if he runs for president, he's going to win, and he's going to get rid of all this nonsense. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Love you guys. Until next time, I'm John Miro. This was a good show. Boom!